Welcome to the Lakers Highlights Today channel. Before we get to the news, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now, let's get to the Lakers news.
Hey there, Lakers fans. Get ready, because we've got some hot moves coming out of the Staples Center. The Los Angeles Lakers have their eyes on a player who could completely revolutionize the roster this season. We're talking about Lauri Markkanen, the Finnish giant who's been shining with the Utah Jazz and is now on Rob Pelinka's radar. Here's the situation. This season marks Luka Doncic's first full campaign wearing the purple and gold Nets, and the Lakers front office is leaving no stone unturned in building a championship-caliber team around him. The issue is that LeBron James is out until November dealing with nerve problems, which puts massive pressure on the roster to start the season strong. But Pelinka is not a man who sits still. The general manager is working behind the scenes, exploring every possible trade scenario, and the name gaining the most traction is Markkanen's. Greg Swartz from Bleacher Report put it into perspective. This 7-footer can do it all. He hits threes, creates plays, attacks the rim, and isn't afraid to dunk on anyone. With or without LeBron in the lineup, Markkanen would give the Lakers the offensive firepower they need to compete with Western Conference powerhouses like the Oklahoma City Thunder and Denver Nuggets. Now, let's talk about the business side of things. Markkanen has been a recurring name in trade rumors since last season, and with the Jazz still in rebuild mode, his availability is something worth monitoring closely. But here's the challenge. Bringing the Finnish star to Los Angeles won't come cheap. We're talking about an annual salary north of $46 million. The Lakers would have to pull off some serious financial gymnastics to match that figure. And on top of that, Jazz executive Danny Ainge will surely demand valuable draft picks before letting his star go. But just imagine the potential. Markkanen alongside Doncic would form a devastating duo. At only 28 years old, versatile, athletic, and with a complete offensive arsenal, the Finnish forward could be the missing piece to bring the Lakers back to the top. Not just this year, but for many seasons to come. Now, let's get straight to why this move makes perfect sense for the Lakers right now. First, the roster fit. Markkanen is exactly the type of modern stretch big the NBA demands today. He stretches the defense with his three-point shooting, opening up lanes for Luka Doncic to work his magic off the dribble. While Doncic orchestrates the offense, Markkanen positions himself on the perimeter, ready to punish any defense that collapses on the point guard. Defensive versatility is another key factor. At 7 feet tall, the Finnish big can guard multiple positions from wings to traditional centers. This gives coach JJ Redick the tactical flexibility to adjust lineups depending on the matchup, especially in the playoffs when every possession counts. And there's more. With LeBron James sidelined until November, the Lakers desperately need another reliable scoring option. Markkanen has already proven he can carry an offense when needed, something he showcased throughout his Utah tenure. He's not just a complementary piece. He can be the first or second scoring option on any given night. The Lakers' championship window is open right now. Anthony Davis is in his prime. Doncic has arrived to dominate, and even with LeBron aging, once he returns, he'll still be a massive difference maker. Adding a 28-year-old in his prime like Markkanen isn't just a move for the present, it's a way to ensure that Lakers remain contenders even after LeBron eventually hangs it up. This is the kind of move that separates teams that just make the playoffs from those that raise the Larry O'Brien trophy. Now, let's look at this from Markkanen's perspective. Playing for the Lakers would mean a complete change of scenery for the Finnish star. In Utah, he's the guy, the main star of a rebuilding team still finding its identity. There, the pressure is all on his shoulders, and the spotlight constantly demands production night after night. In Los Angeles, the dynamic would be completely different. Markkanen would have the opportunity to play alongside established superstars, sharing offensive responsibilities with Luka Doncic and eventually LeBron James. That would take a huge weight off his shoulders, allowing him to play more freely and focus on what he does best without forcing plays. Media exposure is another huge factor. The Lakers are a global stage. Every game is nationally televised, every win is celebrated, and every playoff run captures the world's attention. For a player of Markkanen's caliber, this represents a chance to finally receive the recognition he deserves on one of the sport's biggest stages. And then there's the winning culture. Markkanen has never reached a conference finals, never experienced a deep playoff run. In Los Angeles, he'd instantly be part of an environment where only winning a championship counts as success. Playing alongside championship veterans, learning from LeBron's experience, and competing against the league's best. For Markkanen, wearing the purple and gold could turn a very good career into a truly special one. His main role in this system would be the perfect release valve when defenses collapse on Doncic. Every team facing the Lakers knows it must send 2 or even 3 defenders at Luka once he takes over the game. That's where Markkanen becomes deadly. When those double teams come, the Finnish forward will either be wide open on the perimeter or have a mismatch inside to finish easily. Timing between the two would be crucial. Markkanen would need to read Doncic's movements instantly, positioning himself at the right spots at the right time. When Luka drives to the right, Markkanen slides to the opposite corner. When Doncic runs a pick and roll at the top, the Finnish forward dives to the rim or crashes the offensive glass. That symbiotic relationship would create an impossible dilemma for opposing defenses. Do you collapse on Doncic and leave a 7-footer wide open to shoot or attack the rim? Or do you stay home on Markkanen and let one of the best playmakers in the league do whatever he wants with the ball? And in clutch moments when the game is on the line, Markkanen becomes that second nuclear option the coach can call on. If the defense keys entirely on Doncic in the final possession, one swing pass can leave Markkanen with a clean look to seal the game. Now, in terms of what we can expect from the Lakers, in this situation, total aggression, Pelinka no longer has room for hesitation. The franchise went all-in by bringing in Luka Doncic, and now it must surround him with the right pieces. Markkanen represents exactly the kind of player who can raise this team's ceiling. Behind the scenes, the front office will work tirelessly to craft an appealing package for Danny Ainge. That means multiple draft picks, salary matching contracts, and maybe even a promising young player. Nothing is off the table when the goal is a championship. The calendar also plays a role. With LeBron out until November, there's urgency to make this move before the season slips away. The earlier Markkanen arrives, the more time he'll have to build chemistry with Doncic. But let's be realistic, Doncic is known for squeezing every ounce of value from trades. The Lakers may need to pay a steep price, giving up future assets to win now. The message to the league would be clear. The Lakers are back in full championship mode. Looking at this move objectively, the Lakers are staring at a rare opportunity that could define the next several years of the franchise. Markkanen isn't just another name on the market, he's a genuine top-tier talent entering his prime with skills perfectly suited for the modern game. His pairing with Doncic has all the makings of an explosive duo, one of the toughest to defend in the entire league. Of course, there's risk. Giving up draft picks and future assets always carries uncertainty. But when your title window is open, when you've got Anthony Davis dominating, Luka Doncic leading the charge, and the chance to add a third star like Markkanen, you simply can't let that pass. The truth is, championship teams are built through bold moves. The Lakers know this better than anyone. From the Pau Gasol trade to the Anthony Davis acquisition, history shows that great triumphs require great risks. In the end, if Pelinka pulls this off, the Lakers instantly become one of the top favorites not just in the West, but in the entire NBA. The purple and gold would once again strike fear into opponents, and the path to the franchise's 19th championship would be paved. Sometimes you have to risk it all to win it all. And for the Lakers, this is exactly that moment. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the potential arrival of Lauri Markkanen? Should Pelinka go all-in on this deal, or would it be wiser to save assets for other opportunities? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time, Lakers Nation.